Thinking about the environment quickly leads us to think about the non-human animals which inhabit the Earth's various ecosystems. This raises questions of motivation for environmental concern. Should we care about preserving the environment because of the ways in which humans, both now and in the future, might suffer? Or should we care about the environment because we also care directly about the other creatures that are part of those ecosystems? Underlying these questions are more basic moral and ethical questions. Do animals have moral value? Do they have moral rights? Or is it only humans who are worthy of such regard? There's been an enormous amount of discussion of these questions in recent years. Thinking about the Bible is only one small part of this discussion, but it's worth considering how biblical texts have shaped the kinds of views that Christians hold. Biblical texts can support and suggest a range of views about the value of animals in relation to humans. To take one example, some Christians appeal to certain biblical texts to support the idea that they should be vegetarians. In the original creation as depicted in Genesis 1, all creatures, including humans, eat only plants. And when the prophet Isaiah describes a new age of peace to come, he pictures the wolf living with the lamb and the lion eating straw like the ox. These texts seem then to envisage an ideal creation in which there is no violence or killing. Of course, we can't imagine lions or wolves turning vegetarian, so these visions might be dismissed as fantasy. But some Christian vegetarians argue that, unlike lions or wolves, humans are perfectly capable of making this choice and should therefore do so, rejecting the killing of animals for food. By doing this, they seek to live in a way that corresponds to the Bible's vision of a peaceful creation, as God originally intended and will one day restore. Other Christians point to the permission given to Noah to kill and eat animals, recorded in Genesis 9, as justifying the use of animals for food. Whether Jesus ate meat or not has also been debated. The question of vegetarianism is also worth thinking about from an environmental point of view. Meat production carries a considerable environmental cost, for example in the use of oil-based products and in the methane emissions produced by grazing animals. It's interesting to think about how ancient biblical texts and modern scientific insight can together shape the ways in which Christians think and act. Do you think there are good reasons to be vegetarian or vegan? And are those reasons scientific, religious, ethical, or what?